When we moved into our latest apartment, Mom said we could each get one thing we'd been wanting for our new place. To soften the blow. But moving, again, for me, was worse than getting food poisoning and barfing in front of everyone on the first day of school. More terrible than sneezing and having a giant snot blob shoot out right on the face of the girl I'm talking to. More horrific than letting out a fart that rumbles the classroom walls. Like getting a new video game could make that any better. At least it couldn't make it worse. Mom picked something for herself called a pressure cooker. She said people online were always raving about all the things they could make with one. Pot roast and soups and stews, all kinds of rice, and yogurt. Mom was especially excited about the yogurt for some reason. The day we brought the pressure cooker home to our new apartment, where I'd barely even started unpacking my boxes, Mom immediately opened it and dumped a gallon of milk inside. She sealed the lid and turned it on, declaring that we'd have yogurt by this time tomorrow. That seemed like a long time to wait for yogurt, but I forced a smile of yogurt support and went to my room. I had just finally gotten my Xbox hooked up when I heard an explosion, followed by screaming. I ran to the kitchen where Mom stood, her eyes wide, her mouth open. Milk coated the refrigerator. It oozed down the walls. It spattered the boxes in the far corners of the living room. It drizzled from the ceiling. I held my hands over my head to shield my hair. What happened? She shrugged, a dazed look in her eyes. It exploded. Well, obviously. Why? I slipped on the milk-coated kitchen floor and grabbed the counter, but it was also slick with milk. Mom reached out and clutched me to keep me from going down. I think I overheated the milk. Mom laughed and wiped the milk dripping down her forehead. I'm glad it's just milk and not pot roast. It took us an hour to find the box with towels, and another hour to get the milk cleaned up. As soon as we were done with the mess, Mom returned the pressure cooker to the store and came home with a crock pot, stating that she could still make her yogurt. It would take longer, but at least it wouldn't explode, she thought. Since the day I found out we were moving again, I've felt like that pressure cooker, on the verge of exploding. The pressure building with every box I've had to pack and unpack, with every moment I think about the two best friends I left behind at my old school. With every time I see my stupid dad, who's the whole reason we moved in the first place. With every tick I try to hold in. Do you know what a tic is? Have you ever tried holding your breath? Maybe you were in a pool swimming from one end to the other. Or maybe you were hiding under your covers from some snarling monster in the middle of the night. Or maybe you were attempting to break the breath-holding world record of 24 minutes and 3 seconds. Unlikely. Did you feel that pain in your chest?